Hello, lovely people. Welcome back to my channel, The Creative Book Shack. I'm Debs. Thank you for stopping by. I wanted to show you a few bits and pieces because there's a number of collaborations going on that I thought I would like to take part in. I've mainly seen them on Maggie's channel at Journaling with Maggie, but they look really good fun and I want to play as well. So the first one is Enjoy the Green with Us. And I was looking yesterday for some scrappy green paper. Couldn't find any, so I thought I'd make some myself. And I did various offcuts of things, which I've then painted with a bit of gesso. And then I've used some inks on them. And then I've used some brusho stuff, which you spray with water and it goes all sorts of different colours. So I quite like that. And I thought, I think I'll keep it. So I scanned it in and printed it out. Obviously, it doesn't go to the edges because I didn't do it to the edges. But I just thought I'd see how it came out. And I was quite pleased with it. So I've used it as a basis for my first Enjoy Green with Us. And Enjoy Green with Us is a collaboration that is hosted by Kim at Kim's Inspired Life and Terry at Tellen's Place. Now this is in the journal for hashtag JJ Madness, which is hosted by Susan. I totally love it. And her guest collaborator this month is Stephanie at Steph's Design Space. And this month, the theme is Easter. We've got to use 6 different materials and create 11 different things. I decided to make life easy for myself. So I've put that background paper on the back of this, on just to coat the page with. This is one that I printed off. And then I found various things that I already had. But the paper, because it's small, needed patching. So I've patched it here and I've put some lace over the top of it. To the lace, I have stuck a die-cut butterfly that I found. I've covered it with luster wax, drawn some antennae on it. I found this little envelope in my stash, so I've just put some 4-leaf clovers on that, and then in here, if I can get it out, I have added, come out wherever you are, I've added a couple of tiny postcards and a green paper clip. These are something that I made ages ago that were just sitting in a box somewhere. So we have a little pocket with a decoupaged rabbit on it from some tissue paper. And we also have a little note card that is made of the same paper. And I think this was a tag that came in a set. So I thought they go together reasonably well. I'll put those in there. And here we have something that I also had in my stash that I made ages ago. It's a tag that's a double tag with a pocket in it. And in here there's a writing card, a note card. And all I've done to this is stick a bunny sticker on it, put some thread through and tie it to the lace. Now on this side, I already had this pocket. I just cut a couple of spring things out, put a vague shadow on that, and I've stuffed it with a writing card that I made a few weeks ago, this tag, which is a bluey, it's sort of a turquoisey rather than a green, but there's various different shades on this background, and I thought it worked. And this is a bookmark that I cut out of a doodle masterboard that I did, so they can all go in there. This is just sketched out on a dictionary page. I made sure I included the word Easter on there, and then I've just coloured that in with coloured pencils, cut it out randomly, stuck it on the page. And this I just had in my stash of scraps. I spent some time after I'd been sewing something, sewing along the middle of thin scraps of paper, so I've put that on there. Now the lace that I have used here, I have made much longer. I found in my stash some little bunny buttons, so I thought I'd sew them onto the lace. So that is the centre spread for my hashtag JJ Madness theme Easter. I think I've got lots of makes on there already, and I've used lots of things on there. Yeah, we've got book pages, we've got scrap paper, we've got an envelope, we've got a die cut, we've got two lots of lace, we've got twine, stickers, decoupage. I don't think I'm going to have any problem filling up the prompt. No, equipment and materials and creations. The next thing I decided I also wanted to do was Hearts All Year. And this is something that it's a collaboration that's been going for a while, but it's hosted by Susan at Susan's Heartstrings and Terry at Tellen's Place. And I thought for this, I would attempt to make a heart-shaped journal. So rather than die cutting these pieces, I actually just drew around them and cut them out, mainly because everything's a bit of a mess and die cutting stuff is buried. So I cut these on the fold. Oh, that was the other reason. I wanted a bit of extra on the die cut. So I cut these on the fold and then stuck them together. So we have this. There's a pocket there where I stuck the two together. In here, I've just added with tabs 4 pages of scrappy paper. Then we go to the back and then we go the other way. There's a pocket there. I think there's 3 pockets altogether. Yes, because there's one here as well. Then we've got another little signature there, and then we're back to the front again. And I've used some lace, some stickers. I've got no idea what I'm going to do with this yet, but I like the idea of playing with it and decorating it some more. So we'll see how I go with those. But thank you to all the people who host collaborations. Now that FFF 2026, which was hosted by Candy at Candy's Crafty Creations and Hazel at Mixed Media on a Shoestring, now that's finished, I was sort of twiddling my thumbs a bit and thinking I want to do some more collaborations. So I'm signing up for Enjoy the Green with Us, Kim's Inspired Life, Terry at Tellen's Place, Hearts All Year, also with Tellen's Place and Susan at Susan's Heartstrings, and JJ Madness. We've got a month for our Easter journal, and this is hosted by Susan at I Totally Love It and Stephanie at Steph's Design Space. And I have been inspired to join these things by my friend Maggie at Journaling with Maggie. So these both look like they're going to be a lot of fun. I quite like my bunnies on a lace. I quite like my Enjoy the Green with Us page, which is also an Easterish page. So yeah, I'm enjoying myself. Thank you very much for stopping by. It's always lovely to see you, and I will speak to you again soon. Bye for now.